We continue our reading of Lest We Forget, a daily devotional by author George R. Knight. Today's reading, February 4. Meet James White. Now the word of the Lord came to Jonah, saying, Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness has come up before me. But Jonah rose to flee to Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. Jonah 1, 1-3. Some of us hear the call of the Lord to preach the word, but aren't all that eager to do so. So it was with James White, the second person instrumental in the founding of Seventh-day Adventism. James was born in Palmyra, Maine, on August 4, 1821. At the age of 15, he reports, I was baptized and united with the Christian Connection Church, but at the age of 20, I had buried myself in the spirit of study and school teaching and had lain down the cross. I had never descended to the common sin of profanity and had not used tobacco, tea, and coffee, nor had I raised a glass of spirituous liquor to my lips. Yet I loved this world more than I loved Christ and the next, and was worshiping education instead of the God of heaven. Young James had heard about Millerism, but regarded it as wild fanaticism. In that state of mind, he was shocked to hear his mother, whom he trusted, speak favorably of the Advent doctrine. He was unprepared for its impact upon him, partly because he had already made plans for his life, but conviction as to its truth he could not avoid. As I returned to the Lord, he reports, it was with strong conviction that I should renounce my worldly plans and give myself to the work of warning people to prepare for the day of God. I had loved books generally, but in my backslidden state had neither the time nor taste for the study of the sacred scriptures, hence was ignorant of the prophecies. More specifically, James White felt impressed to visit the students he had been instructing in a local public school. I prayed to be excused from that task, he wrote, but no relief came. In that state of mind, he went to work in his father's fields, hoping I could work off the feelings under which I suffered. But he couldn't. James prayed for relief, but none came. Finally, my spirit rose in rebellion against God, and I recklessly said, I will not go. With a stomp of his foot, he put an end to the matter and set out to do his own thing. The experience of James White is not altogether unlike that of some of the rest of us. We hear the call of God to do this or that, and we stomp our feet and resist. But God doesn't give up. He has a plan for each of us. What is His plan for you today? And more important, how will you relate to His will? This concludes our reading today of Lest We Forget.